My son shook me awake at 2 a.m., pale with terror. "Daddy, someone is in my room." The words sliced through my sleep. I was out of bed before my mind caught up, rushing down the hallway, heart pounding with an urgency I hadn't felt in years. I burst into his room. Nothing, just shadows and silence. His small body trembled under the blanket as I tucked him in. "It was a nightmare," I whispered, steady, certain. Then I heard it, a soft tapping, from the closet. I froze, every muscle locked. The sound came again, measured, deliberate. I opened the closet door slowly, expecting emptiness. But what I saw wasn't a stranger hiding in the dark. It was a small box, wooden, carved, my wife's initials etched along the edge. Inside, folded papers, photographs, letters, all addressed to someone I had never heard of. The nightmare wasn't his, it was mine. I waited until morning. She brewed coffee, humming, playing the role of devoted wife. I said nothing, just watched. The way her hand lingered over her phone, the way she turned the screen slightly away. The letters from the box echoed in my mind, confessions written in her handwriting, intimate details, words too tender to belong to me. "He's yours, he'll never know." Those words burned the longest. My son, my boy who clutched me in fear at night, was he? Or was he the result of her hidden life? I smiled through breakfast. I kissed her cheek before work. She didn't see the storm in my eyes. Inside, denial battled truth. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe I misunderstood. But the handwriting, the intimacy? No, it was betrayal, carefully wrapped, hidden in a child's closet. And suddenly, every look, every late night, every excuse carried new weight. I moved with precision, quiet, surgical. First, I checked her phone while she showered. Deleted texts, half-erased threads, contact names changed to initials, patterns she thought were clever. Then the boy, my son. I watched him closely. His smile, his features, they didn't fully align with me. Subtle differences I had ignored before now sharpened under suspicion. DNA, that would answer everything. I took a toothbrush from the bathroom, one of his, one of mine, sent them away under a different name. No one knew. At night, she curled into me, whispered about love, about family. I listened, nodding, while her words cut me open. Every moment with her became theater, every laugh rehearsed, every touch studied. My calm exterior was my weapon. She never suspected the truth already stalked her from the shadows. I lived two lives, the man she thought I was, and the man who prepared for war. The envelope arrived on a Thursday, plain, innocent. Inside, numbers, percentages, facts, finality. Not mine. The boy wasn't mine. I sat at the kitchen table, the report flat before me. She walked in, smiling, holding groceries. She stopped when she saw it. Her face drained of color. "What's that?" I pushed it toward her. No words. She opened it. Her hands shook. She didn't finish reading before her knees buckled and she sank into the chair opposite me. Tears filled her eyes. "Please." I cut her off with silence. That was enough. My stillness terrified her more than rage ever could. She broke down, whispering excuses, fractured truths. I didn't flinch. I wanted her to drown in her own guilt. When she finally stopped sobbing, I spoke. "Do you know where I found your letters?" Her eyes widened. "In his closet." Her mouth opened, but no sound came. The weight of that detail crushed her. She had hidden her secret in the one place our son trusted most, his sanctuary. "Do you understand?" I leaned forward, voice low, steady. "Your lies haunt him now. Your betrayal echoes in his nightmares." She shook her head violently, denying, begging. I stood, leaving her collapsed at the table. "I don't need to punish you," I said. "You've already punished yourself. Every time he looks at you, you'll see the truth written across his face, and so will I." Her sobs followed me down the hall, but I didn't turn back. That night, I sat by my son's bed. He slept soundly, unaware of the storm his existence carried. I brushed his hair back, watching his chest rise and fall. He was innocent. The sin wasn't his, it was hers. I didn't feel anger anymore, only clarity. The truth had stripped away everything unnecessary. Love, trust, marriage. All illusions shattered. All that remained was control, mine. She could live in her guilt. She could drown in it. That was her prison, not mine. I tucked the blanket around him gently, the way a father does, even when the blood isn't his. As I stood to leave, I whispered one final truth, not for him, but for myself. She broke us. Not you, never you. And when I closed the door behind me, the silence felt like freedom.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.